Morning, Roma.
Morning.
Lisa.
Neil's veterinary expertise have been called upon by the Bermuda Aquarium to help with the release of their captive Galapagos shark.
Good. Is he behaving himself?
Oh yeah, he's waiting for you.
Let's hope. We just gotta hope his behaviour is good. We gotta hope the shark behaves himself and comes easily into our capture net.
The aquarium's resident Galapagos shark, Desmond, has developed lesions on his nose. These injuries have been sustained by the shark banging against the walls of the tank, trying to avoid the bullying of the larger and more aggressive black grouper. After several weeks under observation, Neil has seen no improvement in the shark's condition, so its best chance of survival lies with it being released.
We're gonna have Neil on the head in terms of...
The aquarium's chief curator, Dr. Ian Walker, aquarium collector Stephen Davies, and series marine biologist Choi Ming will be capturing the shark with Neil, loading it onto a stretcher and rushing it to a tank waiting on the ocean vet boat Bones.
There's a lot on the line here, and we're very concerned about the health of this particular shark. We really are concerned for his welfare. We don't want to lose him during this capture and release process.
To ensure this shark stands the best chance of making a full recovery from its injuries, North Rock has been selected by the team as a release location. This protected marine reserve will enable this shark to make a full and speedy recovery, and its close proximity to the aquarium will minimize stress to the animal during transport.
We're a little frustrated at the moment because we've been waiting quite a few minutes for the shark. He's made a couple passes at the net, but he turns off every time. So we've added a little bit of bait to the net to try and entice him just a little bit more, and we'll see how it goes. We're getting some progress, but not what we want.
Eventually, the shark's interest in the baited net increases. Neil's capture team is poised, and the boat is standing by for transport. It looks like the team's plan might just come off.
Here he is. Here he is.
As the team lift the shark, it manages to wriggle free from the net. The shark is now dangerously out of control and risks further injury to itself or one of the capture team. Specialist collector Gus has no option and plunges the shark into the standby tank.
Hold him upside down, tonic. We've got the shark upside down in tonic. We're going to transfer him into the stretcher on 3, 2, 1, go.
With sharks only able to survive out of water for short periods of time, the team have a strict 35-minute time frame to get this shark to its release location.
He's small, I got him kind of cradle.
Okay.
With the shark safely transferred to the truck, Neil runs to meet the team by the ocean vet boat.
The truck is coming behind me. I'm just going to prepare the boat for the shark.
You're at 3 minutes, 25 seconds.
Okay. Transferring the shark to the stretcher. He's in the stretcher, lifting the stretcher out. Stretcher's going to Bones.
Yep.
With the shark en route to the team's boat, Neil's focus is on stabilizing the animal for the journey to its release location.
I'm making sure the shark has water flow across his gills. By keeping this hose in his mouth, he's biting onto it, so we know that he's vigorous. I'm just going to check his eye reflex.
Switch.
And he's great. Good. You're doing great, man. What's from that tail?
With the transfer taking just under 4 minutes, Neil and the team can now focus on the shark's welfare as they make the journey out to the North Rock Marine Reserve.
So to provide vital life support to this shark while he's in the tank, we have 2 things going for him. First of all, we've got highly oxygenated water running through this pipe directly over his gills. And secondly, my good friend Gus here is acting as physiotherapist. He is actively massaging the shark's muscles, making him swim to move any lactic acid out of his muscles and let that oxygen work on him. So we had considered releasing this shark with an archival transmitting tag. However, after measuring him and looking at his weight, we've decided that this tag would produce too much drag on this small shark. We are, however, going to place this National Marine Fisheries Service tag in the shark so that if he's ever captured, we'll get the data from his retrieval.
Inserting tags into sharks causes them little discomfort, as most sharks lack nociceptors, the nerves that send pain signals to the brain. The shark's movement here is actually associated with it briefly exiting tonic immobility.
There it is. So here's the National Marine Fisheries toe tag placed, anchored well.
The team have arrived at the release location. The shark has been in Neil's care for a total of 25 minutes, well under the 35-minute target. Support rib pilot Dylan Ward is ready to deploy underwater cameraman Andrew Kirkpatrick, and Dr. Ian Walker is taking control of primary care.
I'm gonna put on a pair of fins, a mask, and a belt, and as we release the fish, I'm gonna make sure that he can swim strongly.
Entering the water to help revive this animal is a crucial part of Neil's role. Most sharks are obligate ram ventilators, meaning they need to move forward to breathe. Neil has assisted the revival of large tiger sharks and even large pelagic species like the blue marlin. Hopefully, this Galapagos shark will revive itself. But in case it doesn't, Neil will be standing by.
About 5 feet, you're right at the perfect spot. That's perfect. You ready?
You're good.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, ready?
The team's mission has been a huge success, and releasing this young shark into the ocean will not only improve the health of this marine ecosystem, but should see this Galapagos shark fully recover.
Phenomenal. Strong swim away, beautiful release. The fish turned around, he came back over the sand and headed right down into the reefs. I think he's home.